was talking online with staff about staff folks at institutions who aren't necessarily being given the flexibility that they need in this moment. So to some degree, we're shifting and pivoting what's expected of students, but not in all cases are we seeing faculty and staff getting the same flexibility. So I've heard of institutions where the teachers are still required to show up on campus even though classes are canceled and even though school is closed, or at least school is closed to students and their coursework. And one, I find that problematic. Two, it's a little strange. But one of the things that I saw was someone saying our institution is not approving work from home applications because they don't know how they would deal with the administrative burden of tracking those work from home agreements. And I just thought to myself, the administrative burden of tracking the work from home agreements. Is this the moment where we should be thinking about tracking? Is this, and then to go pivot back to your question, is this the moment we should be thinking about documentation and thinking about accountability, at least in the way that I think that governor was using the term accountability? Or is this a moment we should be thinking about having real, human, messy, complicated interactions with our students? And at the end of the day, certainly we have jobs and we want to keep those jobs. On the other hand, I think our first priority has to be to the students. If we're teachers, if we're educators, I think that we sort of made a pact or an agreement with the universe that our first priority would be the students. And so finding a way to make sure that we start from a place of having those real, honest, messy, complicated interactions with students, and then worrying about documentation or accountability, whatever that means in this particular moment, which honestly, I don't think it means much. I think what we'll have at the end of this, at best, is a smoke and mirrors version of accountability and not actual accountability. And so it's the same thing with the word continuity, to try and hold ourselves to continuity, to suggest we could just continue business as usual it's a farce. And so I don't think that we help ourselves or our students or our institutions or even accountability if we maintain those kind of farces.